Hello, hello, hello. I am Mon43, coach of your Seattle Scarfers, and I am here with our week 4 of the Fierce Warrior League. Sorry about the delay in uploads. I had to go out of town and see my family. It was fantastic. I was really happy to. It just meant that I delayed basically everything. We're doing this match a week after we really should have. I warned them ahead of time when I was going out, and it was like I wasn't really in a position to play out there, so it was really great to see my family. But we're back. We need to do some draft leaks. I need to edit some videos. I need to make some videos. I've already edited up week 3, and that should be coming out relatively soon. It's going to be like a week. It's going to be coming out like a week before this video probably goes up. However, like in actuality, time-wise, when you see week 3 go up, it's about when I'm making this, probably. I just have to make a thumbnail now, and I'm kind of lazy on those. But we are back. We are going to make some matches. We have to do our week 4 and our week 5, so they should come out roughly together. So there might be another video up after this if you are watching in chronological order, which will be like, I always love it. I always love the double features whenever I've watched, like, I've watched a lot of people. I watch A-Drive, I watch Seabad, I watch Wolfie, I watch I watch kind of a lot of Kyle A, Grandmaster D-Ray. Like those are my people. And whenever they put out like the double feature, like it's like, hey, we had to delay a week, so you get 2 in 1 week. I'm like, yes, give me more. I just like, even though it's the same amount, it's just saturated into a bigger moment. So I hope it works. But we're coming back. We got an awesome match to return to. It is against Sunbro Burrow and the Cleveland Corviknights. He is like, this is a match I'm really excited for. I've been in the Fierce Warrior League all 7 seasons. And I've been playing pretty well in that. I've won about 3 of them. Alongside that, there's been players like the coach of the Oakland Incinerators, Enton, the coach of the Chicago Bearticks, the commissioner of the league, Matt, the Pittsburgh Polytoes coach and Kagame. Like there's been these people that have been also consistently in this league. And it's really great playing with them. They're really great people. They're really great battlers. They each bring like very unique styles, and they get a little hung up over some bad luck and some bad matchups. But honestly, I do think they're great battlers. And this goes with Sunbro Burlair too. And it's going to be such a pleasure to battle Sunbro. I'm really excited because Sunbro has been here along about the same period of time as all those people I just listed. However, he the entire time he's been in here, he's been improving, and I've been watching Sunbro improve, and it's really awesome to see it and know that every season when I face up against him, we're going to have more of a challenge. He is going to be a harder fight and a better, more interesting battle every time I face him, and I love it. I love that. So I'm super excited to be facing Sunbro because he's doing so well so far in the season. It makes me think it's going to be a really great battle. And historically, also as shown, we've had really great battles. So I'm really excited. He is 2-1. Going up against his 2 wins were in week 1 and week 2, and he won 5-0 and 4-0, and only lost 2-0 last week. So I'm really excited. He has a great team. I forgot to go into it. He has the Fish, the Dracovish, bringing the battle of the Gen 8 Dragons to this match. Toxapex, Gigalith, Heliolisk, Ribombi, Hitmontop, Marowak, Weavile, Tangrowth, Chandelure, Sigalith, and Togedemaru. So he has a lot of threats on his team that I really can't ignore that often. Like there's not much that it's like, oh, that won't threaten me, because legitimately everything on his team can put offensive pressure on me, which is really interesting when it comes to prepping. I think I prepped well. I have some good responses. Dracovish is a monster. It actually still has no kills though. Most of his kills have been on Heliolisk with 6, and then Rabombi with 4, which is really interesting. I don't remember off the top of my head, but he might have brought Quiver Dance Rabombi, which is kind of spooky. Sorry about that. It just everything puts offensive pressure alongside that Regenerator core of Toxapex Tangrowth. I'm historically not the best with Regenerator cores, so this is going to be a little iffy. He has a little sand play with Gigalith. Gigalith also being a really spooky Pokemon. He has a webs play with Rabombi, which is just like always something you have to respect. Hitmontop, Great Intimidator, Marowak, it clicks Sword Stance and gets 900 attack for free, which is spooky. I think it's over 1,000 actually. I don't remember. Chandelure, monster, special attack. If it comes, it's probably going to be a Scarf, and it invalidates substitutes a lot of the time with its Infiltrator. You could bring Flash Fire, but I wouldn't see it. Maybe as an anti-burb measure. Sigilyph, never disrespect Cosmic Power Sigilyph. That thing is a monster. I hate it, and it will sweep you at a moment's notice. Like, oh, why Sigilyph? Why you gotta do that to me? And then Togedemaru, I think, is actually like an underrated kind of budget pick. It brings pretty good offensive prowess, pretty good defensive typing, stuff like Nuzzle, Fake Out, and just actual like physical offensive pressure, especially in like Scarf sets. So, let's get into our team. I brought a pretty interesting team that I think I can deal with a lot of what he throws at me. It's just going to be a matter of maintaining physical momentum and not getting worn down by the Regenerator core. Starting off the week, we have Dragapult, half of our team captains. The only Pokemon, I will spoil it now, Scrafty's not coming, so the only Pokemon that has come to every single week, and probably will continue to, because it is Dragapult, and it is a monster. We are bringing Life Orb, Cursed Body, Substitute, Dragon Pulse, Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, with a very specific amount of speed. That amount of speed is to outspeed a Scarf Dracovish. So you can bring max speed Scarf Dracovish and we'll still outspeed. Max special attack with Life Orb, one-shots Dracovish with Dragon Pulse. Rest thrown into HP. And then we have Thunderbolt Flamethrower for some extra coverage. It hits both, like, I can hit both of the Regenerator core super effectively. Substitute is on there to kind of farm Cursed Body procs, potentially. Scout out. If I get in front of Toxapex, sit in front of it. This actually wasn't originally Life Orb. I had to switch it to Life Orb because that's the only way I can guarantee Dragon Pulse does kill Dracovish. So I'm a little unsure if bringing Substitute Life Orb is my best play. I will take a lot of damage from just subbing and attacking, especially if the sub doesn't stick. So I will look into this. I might switch out Substitute for something like Will-O-Wisp or U-Turn or Scald. Scald actually has a pretty good matchup here. It's just going to be what I think of in between now and our actual match. But Spyro is going to be big here, dealing a lot of big damage, hits a lot on his team super effectively, and can just do a lot. Although, like, even with the great coverage I'm bringing here, I still hit, like, surprisingly few Pokemon super effectively, because he just has such good defensive typing synergy. Following this up, we got Frog. Frog is kind of just a requirement to bring against Dracovish. This doesn't necessarily have to be a Dracovish answer. It kind of is, with it's very defensively bulky. Enough speed to outspeed Marowak is that speed stat. Max defense, not special defense. Little attack to make his hits just have a little more oomph. And then the rest thrown into HP. Knockoff, Drain Punch, Earthquake, and Toxic. This is my general physical threat turn. So I can come in on Fish's Wrens if he's locked into that. Throw out Toxics, throw out Knockoffs, throw out a Drain Punch. You know, throw out whatever. Chip it, anything that hits me physically with Rocky Helmet. This is a really good Gigalith switch in. We actually don't really mind Gigalith. We don't mind Sandstorm because we're ground. We hit it with Earthquake or Drain Punch or Toxic or whatever we're feeling at the moment. All three of those work against Gigalith. We're not terrible against Heliolisk, though we take like 50% from Grass Knot. I believe it's probably a little higher since we're not specially defensive. I didn't calc it. This is not my Heliolisk response. Though, if he brings a choiced Heliolisk, which he could, choice specs is pretty common, I have basically a response for any move he locks himself into. So if he goes into Hyper Voice, I can go into Spearow. If he goes into Thunderbolt or Surf, I can go into Frog. If he goes into Grass Knot, I can go into other stuff that I have not really revealed yet. So I have responses to Heliolisk. This has an alright matchup against Hitmontop. I can spread Toxic on it. I'm happy with that and get some chip with Rocky Helmet. It's cool. Marowak, awesome. Good response to Weavile. Drain Punch eviscerates it. Alright matchup into Toxapex. It doesn't really want to take an Earthquake, though I don't think I'm doing too much to it. Earthquake's also good for Togedemaru, just in case he brings a physically offensive one, because honestly, I do think it's a good set. Following up, we're bringing back Burb. Finally, I can bring an offensive Burb. I've been waiting so long. Burb the Talonflame is coming with heavy-duty boots, Gale Wings, dual wing beat, Flare Blitz, U-turn, and Roost. Ooh, can't speak. Bringing almost max speed. We're 4 AVs, but 1 point off of max speed. This is because we are 1 speed point higher than Weavile. This is the reason we're bringing Burb. If this was not the case, I was not going to bring Burb. This spot was held by Gothitelle and Scrafty in the past, and then I didn't really like it. Gothitelle trapped Toxapex, but didn't do much past that. And I can deal with Toxapex. I'm not too worried about that. Scrafty, I wanted to bring a more offensive Scrafty, like Dragon Dancing, but Toxapex just doesn't care. Tangrowth doesn't care. I just didn't do enough. Ribombee was still like a nightmare, even if I were to set up. So it just wasn't worth it. So we're bringing Burb. This is our lead if Ribombee comes, because Dual Wing Beat does not care about a Sash. Sticky Webs lead Ribombee. Actually, what is Ribombee's speed tier? If it's like 128, I'm pretty sure it's like 124. I was like, I got it in my head that it was. Oh wait, no, I have Gale Wings. I'm dumb. I was like, wait, do I outspeed Ribombee? And my brain kind of fried there. We do outspeed Ribombee. That's pretty free. So Dual Wing Beats doesn't care about Focus Sash. Kills Ribombee. Keeps webs from going down. Flare Blitz one-shots Heliolisk. This is really my offensive checks or revenge killers to his more offensive Pokemon, such as Heliolisk and Weavile. But then again, Tangrowth really doesn't want to take a Flare Blitz, doesn't want to take a Dual Wing Bait. We can keep ourselves healthy-ish with Roost. We can get some pivoting. The pivoting on U-turn is going to be really, really big, I believe, because we do well in a lot of these matchups. Like I can respond to a lot of his Pokemon as long as I position myself properly, because I do have offensive checks to most of what he brings. It's just getting my Pokemon in the right spot. So U-turn's going to be huge in that. Following up, we have Pancakes. Pancakes is coming back, bringing a really just special defensive wall with leftover static, max, basically max, with a little extra thrown in special attack with max special defense. Earth Power, Foul Play, Stealth Rock, Toxic. This is my Heliolisk response. Even like his strongest move against Pancakes, I believe, is Surf, and it does max 36%. We actually do not one-shot with Earth Power, but like, I don't think he wants to stand against this thing. This is my anti-Heliolisk. Heliolisk has proved that it's going to be a nuisance, so I am going to deal with it appropriately. And just throw out Earth Powers whenever I need to. If it brings like something like Tangrowth in to respond to this thing, to take the Earth Power, I can Toxic it. I can set up Rocks, which will do a number against Ribombee and Chandelure. And not Sigilyph, because Magic Guard hurts, and just chip them down. Toxic, throw those around for like Gigalith, Foul Plays, Weavile, Marowak, Hitmontop. Like, though they resist them, but they don't really want to take them. This is a Dracovish response, but Dracovish still is a little scared. And if Heliolisk is gone, I can actually sack this thing to Dracovish and get a free Dragapult switch in. So this is my my very, very solid Heliolisk answer. It seems like he wants to play through Heliolisk, so we're gonna respond properly. And we're bringing, here's the heat set of the week right here. I am pumped for this one. We are bringing Captain Crunch, the Pinsir. The Pinsir that was like, I might use it. Pinsir actually is a really, really good matchup here, and I love it. I really love it. We're bringing a really cool set with Lumberry, Hypercutter, Earthquake, X-Scissor, Sword Stance Substitute, a specific speed stat. This is outspeeding Chandelure, I believe. A lot in special defense, specific as well, and then the rest thrown into attack. What we're doing here is this is Captain Crunch here is the Regenerator killer. Earthquake and X-Scissor, both super effective against both of his Regenerator core. If I can get in front of them, I can click Substitute. Tangrowth can kind of break it, but not really. Toxapex can't. This special defense investment means an uninvested Toxapex Scald does not break it. And I can switch this thing pretty freely just into Toxapex if I want to, because of the Lumberry. And if he just snags the nice burn, it's cool. It's whatever. We just Lumberry that up, sub in front of you. Swords Dance up unless he predicts and hazes in response. Earthquake does 70% at +2. At +2, it also does about 70% to Tangrowth. Or X-Scissor does 100%, 80%, or 70% for Tangrowth. Then right behind a sub, he has to send something else in to respond to this thing. That's not going to want to, because nothing can take both of these attacks, really. Rabombi kind of can, but it doesn't want to take a +2 scissor anything. That's a 125 attack stat. He can try to throw in Hitmontop, but Hypercutter doesn't care about Intimidate. Like, this is just a really good matchup for Pinsir, which is not words I was going to think I was going to ever say after drafting Pinsir. So I'm really, really excited to be able to use this. Like, that's like, Pinsir's coming. Pinsir's going to be a huge breaker if played right. I'm looking for Pinsir to do well. Like, he is like the Regenerator killer is what I'm working with, and I think this set in particular can do wonders against his team. Finally, following up, we have Krakatoa coming back, bringing the Shukaberry with Liquid Ooze. Liquid Ooze for Tangrowth. If he decides to bring a Leech Seed set, you are going to get a nasty surprise every turn with a 12. Well, it's not 12%, but I lose 12%. You lose however much. We're pretty much max HP, so it's 12% of our max HP, which is a lot. We're bringing Haze, Scald, Sludge Bomb, Rapid Spin. Haze is there because you always respect Sigalith. You never don't respect Sigalith. I am speed creeping Chandelure, but I don't think I am speed creeping correctly. No, Frog isn't. Just Captain Crunch. Chandelure might be 284, so I'm actually probably speed creeping. That's what my speed set is. Max HP, and then the rest is thrown into special defense. We take a lot of their special defensive moves. This is a Calm Mind Chandelure answer. This is a Cosmic Power Sigalith answer, because no, you're not doing this. I can come in and take a response from Marowak. I can take an Earthquake from Dracovish and deal some damage back, threaten Scalds. I can come in on Gigalith, take an Earthquake or High Horsepower, whatever, or Bulldoze from Gigalith. Sorry about that. Rapid Spin, just in case Burb fails in its job and he managed to get webs up. It's a grounded poison, so he can't get toxic spikes up with Toxapex. Gigalith is a great rocker, so I expect some sort of hazards. Rapid Spin's just going to be huge. I needed to bring it for this team. And then Sludge Bomb and Scald just to throw out whatever damage. I'll probably mostly be clicking Scald, because no matter what he brings in here, burning it is fine. Besides Sigalith, but Sigalith I just sit in front of and probably just click Haze forever, so he can't get Cosmic Powers up. So that is our team. This team builder ran a little long, but I had that long intro because I'm really, really excited to be facing Sunbro. So, yeah. I think that's all I got to say on this matter. We'll move over to the battle as soon as it's done sometime in the future after I'm recording this. So see you then. And we're in with the battle. Q Marnie's theme, which I wish I was listening to right now, because man, do I love that. I love that song so much. Hey, my mouse just died. 1 second. Gotta crawl under my desk. That was what all that noise is. Where my mouse is systematically trying to die, I say, from underneath my desk. There we go. Sorry about all those those extra noises and stuff. My mouse is doing its best to die, and I'll just periodically disconnect. Ugly Bitch is talking about his team. So he brought Weavile, which is interesting. Brought the Vish. Vish is unsurprising. Tire Regenerator Core, Chandelure with Scarf, and Rabombi. This is basically what I was expecting. Interesting, no Heliolisk. I respected it, but didn't bring it. That's not the end of the world. He brought Rabombi, so as I planned before, I am leading Burb. No Sash, Sticky Webs lead. None. Bad. On the side there, that's Wild Arc 9 saying, why do I get to fight Joey with Dracovish and Dragapult back to back? That is referencing to, we just faced off in another league. He is my week 5, which is his current week. And in another league, he was my week 11 that we just faced off against. And I have Dracovish on that team, so he has to deal with both the top dragons. He led Rabombi, as expected. Gale Wings, please do not miss dual wing bait. It does not, and we get the sash break. Perfect. Good start. That is exactly what we planned for. Awesome. I mean, like, who really expects dual wing being? It's something you have to respect, but I mean, a non-brave birding Talonflame is what? So really good start here, though. I didn't look up Rabombi's speed. Okay, we are naturally faster than Rabombi. This puts him in an awkward spot because he either reveals a Scarfer. He could reveal Vish. Vish can come in here, and then I get to play the mind game of what easy clicking. He does go into Vish. Frog should be my first switch in here. Should it? This is an interesting spot we're in. Heliolisk isn't here, so I could just straight sack Pancakes. I kind of want, I want Hazards. It's a little early to straight sack. It's an option though. So I don't do much with dual wing beat. I go first, he kills me like 3 times over regardless. This says he is Scarf. I think my play is into Frog regardless. Just, like, yeah, Outrage does about 40 if he clicks it. And then if he clicks Outrage, I can just play from there. I can knock off his Scarf if he clicks Outrage, and that puts off a lot of threat. Psychic Fangs, he gets the crit, which is a little unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Kind of a Krakatoa, middle of the road switch in. Do I Toxic here or do I Knock Off here? I think Knock Off is better. No, Toxic. I think Tangrowth is his response here. Yes. Okay, cool. Called it. Got the Toxic off. That will destroy this thing's credibility. I guess Pancakes comes in on Chandelure. I'm trying to figure out when to get Rocks up because Chandelure and Weavile don't like him. I could bring up Pancakes now. He's probably going to click Giga Drain if I had to guess. Do we just bring in Captain Crunch? Captain Crunch was more designed to come in on... what's his face? Pex. But he can come in here. Yeah, he only breaks sub with Knockoff, and it's first Knockoff. So yeah, we're gonna go into Captain Crunch here. He goes Knockoff, knocks off our Lumberry. So now that we don't have a Lumberry, we can sub up on him. And he might want to switch her. I'm a little scary. If he hard switches into Chandelure, it's going to be a little awkward. Because he can be Infiltrator, and he can be Infiltrator Scarf. Yeah, I want to sub. If he goes into Chandelure, I switch into Stunfisk. Without risking getting killed in my sub. He goes for the Giga Drain, I take that, and I get my sub up. Perfect. That's what Captain Crunch is here for. So actually, I shouldn't Swords Dance here. Because he can go into Chandelure. I'm going to Earthquake here. Because he goes into Pex, interesting. Pex doesn't deal with Captain Crunch as well. So I was expecting the Chandelure. So he might not be Scarf Chandelure if he's playing like this. I get my Swords Dance up. He Scalds. I sub again. He can Haze. Maybe I don't. +2 against Toxapex. The Pex. So I definitely... it is a roll if he's defensive, so I'm just going to sub. Better sub than getting burnt. And yeah, he can Haze here, but the Swords Dance next turn is free. Unless he's like really specially defensive Scald. Yeah. And then EQ at +2 to 67 to 80. He hazes. Ooh. Okay, I mean at +1 now, Earthquake does enough. And like he can switch into Tangrowth, but Tangrowth isn't a switch in here, because then I just Swords Dance again and X-Scissor for I think 80 as well. Yeah, X-Scissor 71 to 83. And Earthquake is 14 to 17, so it actually, if I get 2 high rolls, I one-shot the Tangrowth. He chooses to stay in, probably in case I Swords Dance, and loses Pex for it. Perfect. Regenerator Core is broken. Look at Captain Crunch, the Regenerator Killer. Let's go, boy! I'm so happy this set worked. Oh, that's so perfect. He is a very good boy. He might want to triple axle me. Is it worth keeping Captain Crunch here? Against Tangrowth, unboosted, because I'm not really going to get a boost against Tangrowth, kinda. I technically could. Still 40%. I could switch in Krakatoa here. Because his play is triple axle here. How much do I take from a triple axle on Tentacruel? Let's say Choice Banded. Triple axle does about 54 if it hits all. No, that's a lot. Spike's threat is gone. Hazard threat is gone. I don't need Krakatoa. So actually, Krakatoa can come in here and I can die. Yeah, so he goes for the triple axle. That, I'm pretty sure is banned. That was like 54 on the money. Yeah, that was exactly 54. He is banned. Maybe. Probably. Unless he's like high scarf. No, he's banned. Oh, he is banned. Oh no, he's Life Orb. I'm dumb. High Life Orb. That was a high roll Life Orb right there. We're just gonna throw Hail. It's called. It really doesn't matter here. That tells us that our Talonflame does outspeed. And like Krakatoa can die here. It's not the end of the world. It was low roll banned or high roll Life Orb, and it was high roll Life Orb. Alrighty, he drops that. So I can. Does Spyro kill a Life Orb? Weavile? I outspeed. Like the play here, it's either go into Burb and U-turn, or go into Dragapult and just revenge it. Because he can't revenge me back with basically anything. He's forced to go into Chandelure. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. I should just type in Life Orb. Against a Dragapult. I need to do 80. Flamethrower does about 86. Ice Shard does 62 back. So I don't want to sack all of Spyro's health for that. So I think Burb is the play, and I'm going to Flare Blitz. I think Flare Blitz. U-turn's kind of safer. What does he do? He Ice Shards. I go into Captain Crunch sack, maybe. Yeah, U-turn's safest play here. I still need Burb to break Tangrowth. Like, if I don't break... Tangrowth is toxic, so... But I still need to break Tangrowth. So... This U-turn... I don't want to U-turn here. I want to Flare Blitz. I want to attack into this, but I can't risk him switching into Dracovish. Because if he switches into Dracovish here, he puts himself in a really good position. If he Ice Shards, I U-turn, I just go into... Frog, maybe? No. Okay, he does switch. Perfect. Perfect. Good U-turn. That might say he's Flash Fire. He probably is Flash Fire since how he is playing around with my sub. The play here is into Pankikis, allowing me to get up Rocks. With Rocks up, U-turn basically kills Weavile. U-turn definitely kills Weavile if he doesn't... if he attacks. And Chandelure, I don't think does anything here, really. Worst case, he starts setting up Calm Minds against me. Oh, this is Burb, not Stunfisk. The Earth Power to 68. and Energy Ball does max 43. So that's a 3-hit KO. Perfect. If the sub called Mind, Earth Power still shreks him, like absolutely decimates him. My mouse is trying to die on me again. Stop, my friend. It might be better to attack in front of me, because if he starts setting up Calm Minds, it could be a little worrisome. But if he starts setting up Calm Minds, he is not Scarf. Yeah, he's not Scarf. So Dragapult can revenge from like pretty good, I think. Stop it. Stop it. I can also dual Wing beats him. Okay, he switches into Tangrowth. Perfect. Get my rocks up. These rocks are like really late, but really good. I'm not the biggest fan of late rocks, but this works. Captain Crunch comes in. He actually survives a lot of stuff. He can survive a Giga Drain unless it's like a max roll. And then I just fire off an X-Scissor. I just stall for time, basically. An X-Scissor will also reveal whether or not he's Rocky Helmet. And if worst case scenario, he dies, and that's cool. Mouse, I need you. He goes into knockoff. I live on 2. Very, very nice job, Captain Crunch. And he's just going to click X-Scissor. This reveals whether or not he's Rocky Helmet, if I didn't say that already. I am going to look up Tangrowth. So, a max defensive. Do we have an assault, do we have assault vest sets? He is not max defensive. Okay. I mean, that X-Scissor puts me in a really good spot. I can just click Dragon Pulse here. Yeah, I think Dragon Pulse comes in here now. And yeah, Dragon Pulse, like, even if he's super bulky assault vest, I don't think 252... Assault Vest, I'm not going to look up Calm, but, like, yeah, it does, like, minimum 20. So, yeah, we go into Spyro here. And I click... Do I sub? No, he's just going to click Knockoff. Dragon Pulse. The sub would have been really greedy. That would have been the predict of the gods, honestly. So, if he's Scarf Shandy, he goes into that now. If he is not Scarf Shandy, he might go into Weavile just to damage me. I actually do have to preserve this. I have, if Weavile gets to come in, Mouse, stop it! Weavile comes in. I don't think he's Scarf Shandy. And I think he's Flash Fire too. If Weavile comes in, he does 62 to 74. Which puts me at about 15, which gives me 2 attacks. And I really only need 2 attacks. Because I need 1 to kill Weavile with, and 1 to kill Dragapult with. He can also stall out Life Orb. That is also a possibility. So we'll see what he wants to do. He can't click Vicious Rend on his Dracovish. And Spyro does kill. I think he's in a really awkward spot. It's taken him a while, so I don't... Unless he's, like, playing the field, I don't think he's Scarf Shandy. If he is Scarf Shandy, and he's just, like, playing me for time, like, good on him, but I am just gonna switch into Pancakes, like, every time. He goes into Vish. I guarantee outspeed, so I just click Dragon Pulse here. This is an interesting choice. Awesome. I wonder if he didn't realize that Dragapult naturally outspeeds Choice Scarf Dracovish. Because I only know that calc. Like, from all my time in singles, I didn't know that calc. I only know that calc because of VGC. So, this thing can start Calm Minding up, which is spooky. Honestly, actually, I can just sit in Dragon Pulse. Yeah. Worst case, I die. Spyro gets a death. I kind of like Deathless Spyro, I'm not gonna lie, though. So he could start Calm Minding. Dragon Pulse is a roll. But I think my safer play is, like, go into Pancakes, because Pancakes just doesn't care. I might die to a +2 Fire Blast. It's safer to go the Dragon Pulse, but I want to be greedy. I don't want a death on my my Dragapult. I'm gonna risk the death. I kind of have to. If I switch on a calm mind, I can see a scenario in where I lose. And after week 2, I'm very, very fearful of that. He is Scarf. Okay. That's really interesting that he didn't play that. And I got the disable for 30%. Okay. Interesting that he went into that. Okay. My play here is into Burb. Because I just dual wing beat this, and if Weavile comes out, I just probably dual wing bait it twice. And Burb should clean up here. I don't... He can switch into Weavile here. What does that do? His best bet... Okay, so he's playing for Chandelier with Scarf Chandelier coming in and sweeping. But I don't think he does enough, and the damage on switch-in might get him. Although, actually, he's going to Ice Shard me. I go into Seismitoad here, don't I? Weavile, Choice Band. Ice Shard does 21 to Frog, yes. I want to keep our Gale Wings. Wait, I'm faster. I'm so dumb. I forget Gale Wings is a thing. That puts me in a fine situation. I'm just dumb and lose a kill because of that. To be fair, it is a 90% accurate move, so technically this is an alright switch-in. It's unfortunate that's not a kill. It's just a lost kill. I want differential on my Burb. He throws out the energy ball, and do I give it to Bird? Do I give it to Pancake Ice? How much does Burb do? He's Scarfed. I can go to Burb. Dual Wing Beat brings him down to 4. That does 12. He's going to outspeed. I just click Dual Wing Beat. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So that was a really good game. Honestly, if you looked at turn maybe 13, I thought I was going to I thought I had the differential on him, but he really brought that back towards the end. He held that Scarf Chandelier for a very long time, which is interesting. Looks like he was Scarf Flash Fire. But it was one of those things where I thought I had a pretty solid differential. This is Dragapult's first death, which is very sad, but I will take it for that win. We will continue being undefeated. There might be one team that's undefeated besides us, but I think it's only us. Let me double check. I have the doc right here. But that was a really good match. Offensive Burb came out huge. I got him with the dual wing beat lead, which came pulled in clutch. Just absolutely came out awesomely. Standings, that's what I'm looking for. Oakland Incinerators at 4-0, but I think they just lost this week. Unless they won this week. Maybe they won. I think we are the only remaining undefeated team. However, we have yet to do our week 5. So, we will see if we remain undefeated here. That was a solid match. That was the Regenerator core. I just prepped really well. I prepped for very specific things, which can kind of be a double-edged sword, because if they don't bring him, you get kind of screwed. But dual wing beats Burb to hit Rabombi lead. Pinsir coming out, the Regenerator killer, absolutely breaking Toxapex's Tangrowth and putting them in such an awkward spot. I mean, between them, he killed Toxapex and did over 100% of Tangrowth's HP. That is so awesome. That is so cool that Pinsir came out. I'm so happy Pinsir came out. And actually did its job. I just really got him there on the very specific prep. So, it's still a really good game. I mean, 2-0, it's nothing to scoff at. Really threatened me with the Weavile. The Weavile I did not prep enough for. I kind of prepped for, but I didn't exactly realize how much Ice Shard did to me. That thing was kind of spooky. And then the Chandelier, unfortunately, there was no move. It could click and win at the end there. That is a really good game. Really, really good game. Dracovish at the start there scared me to death. His team prep scared me to death. Good on you, Sunbro. I said before it was going to be a good game, and I really enjoyed that. It was a faster game with, I think, pretty cool sets coming out, but I think that was awesome. I'm kind of rambling on towards the end here, but thank you so much if you're watching to this point. It means a lot. I will see you in our week 5. They'll probably be releasing right after this one. So see you then. Ah, mouse, no, don't disconnect. I need to end the stream. Okay, or stream recording.